squads. Back to the first 2 squads for the propane tank. Then we're going to go to the other 2 squads left for the propane tank, and that'll pretty much conclude the festivities. That's all we're doing.
Your brother right here, you gotta take pictures.
propane tank that is caught on fire, and we are split up into 2 teams. One is going to be cooling the tank, which is the team on the right hand side closest to us, and the team that's approaching is reaching in so they can turn off the valve to get rid of all the fuel that is actually burning. This moving in close is going to expand the stream to a fog stream to open it up a little wider to protect himself from the flames. And you can see the flames coming down underneath, and that's what the team on the right is there for, is to keep the flames sustained away. As they got closer, they expanded the water stream so it's considered a fog to protect them from the flames.
Now he's trying to turn off the gas.
Yeah, he's up there. The instructor's right next to him, turning off the gas.
All right.
Oh yeah, he did, because he was standing there. You can see his name on the back of the helmet.
That man?
Mm-hmm. You were in my way.
Why is he in fire on?
Because he's a fireman.
The propane tank, the simulation was, the propane tank was being filled up and/or it was just sitting there minding its own business. The car struck it, and some of the surrounding piping released propane. It caught fire. The fire then impinged on the propane tank, overpressurizing the tank. Before the tank will explode, a pressure relief valve will let go, which was the valve at the top, shooting straight in the air. Now that should be spring-loaded, is the theory. We approach the tank, cooling down the tank, but not actually putting out the fire, because if you put out the fire, now you get a gas leak going somewhere. As long as it's still orange, you can point to it and say, that's where the gas leak is. So we cool it down, any exposures, things along those lines. Then under the protective fog, the cone of fog, they approach in, and the officers have been simulating leaning down and shutting off the valve like I just did under our main supply tanks, close the valve. Then it's just like turning off your gas stove. Turn off the gas stove, poof, the flame goes out, exact same concept. But then they retreat under protection of the hose stream in case there's any residual gas in a pocket and hot temperatures, things along those lines. You don't want to come back and bite you in the butt on the way out. So then they back out and we trade personnel around. Towards the end of the day, as this was the last squad, the accumulated heat and everything else, which is one of the reasons why we wanted to do it in the morning, hurry up and get it over with. Doing this at 3 and 4 in the afternoon was really unpleasant, and so that's why we wanted to go ahead and do that.
It's hot.
Yeah?
It's very hot.
Did it seem like it took a long time?
Whipped.
Yeah?
As you can tell. So. But it was good. It taught us everything we needed to know, so I was just kind of doing it.
Okay.
Supposed to learn it, so it was fun.
Do you wish we were up in Alaska where it was only 60 degrees?
Sometimes. Yeah, when I have all that stuff on, yeah.
All right.
That was a gasoline tanker tipped on its side, or an oil refiner. It was gasoline, motor oil, some sort of flammable liquid. Now we are in fact using propane, but that has to do for ecological reasons, and is bubbling up out of water. So they're pushing it around to simulate pushing around gasoline or oil. It's not 1000% accurate, but it's close enough, and it gives them flame and exposes them to the concepts. So, and that's what that was all about. So you had the flammable liquid as opposed to propane gas. They both burn, but it's a different action, different type of treatment you got to do to it. All right.
Hey, Shelly. Wish you were here.
That is possible.